Hello, friends. Imagine that exactly 1 year from today, your life has completely changed. You are more confident than before. Your income has increased. You are healthier than before. Your studies, your work, and your thinking have all improved. But the most surprising part is this: you did not make any huge, dramatic change to achieve this transformation. You did not do anything magical. You only changed a few small habits. This may sound very simple, but the lives of millions of successful people around the world work on this very principle. And this is exactly what the book Atomic Habits teaches us. The author James Clear explains that success is not the result of one big decision. Success is the result of thousands of small decisions that we make every single day. In today's video, we will understand how small habits can completely change your life. So make sure you watch the video till the end, because after this video, you might start seeing your life from a completely new perspective. The real power of small habits. Friends, all of us want to change something in our lives. Some want to become rich. Some want to become healthy. Some want to succeed in studies. But most people make one big mistake. They only think about big results and ignore the power of small habits. James Clear says that if you improve by just 1% every day, then over time, this small improvement leads to massive results. At first, you will not notice any difference, but slowly these small habits will change both your identity and your future. Imagine two people. The first person studies for just 30 minutes every day. The second person says, "I will study only when exams come closer." On the first day, there is no difference. Even after 1 week, there is no difference. But after 6 months, the results of both will be completely different. The first person made small progress every day. The second person wasted time. That is the power of small habits. Another example, suppose a person saves just 100 rupees every day. He may think, what difference will 100 rupees make? But after 1 year, he will have more than 36,000 rupees saved. On the other hand, someone who spends 100 rupees unnecessarily every day will not feel the impact at first. But by the end of the year, he will have lost thousands of rupees. Small decisions, big results. James Clear gives the example of an ice cube. Imagine a large ice block in a room. The temperature is -5 degrees Celsius. You increase it to -4, nothing happens. Then -3, nothing happens. Then -2, still nothing. Then -1, still nothing. But the moment it reaches 1 degree, the ice starts melting. People think the change happens suddenly, but in reality, it was the result of all the small changes made earlier. Life works the same way. Many times, we work hard but don't see results. Then suddenly success arrives, and people call it luck. But behind that success are months or years of consistent effort. The biggest lesson of this chapter is success does not come in a day. It is built through small daily habits. The small decisions you make today shape your future. Goals are not important, systems are. Friends, when the new year comes, millions of people set new goals. Some say, I want to lose weight. Some say, I want to become a millionaire. Some say, I want to top my exams. But after a few days, their motivation disappears and they return to their old habits. Why does this happen? James Clear says the problem is not with goals. The problem is with systems. A goal is what you want to achieve. A system is what takes you there. If your goal is to lose weight, that is just the result. But exercising daily, eating healthy food, and getting proper sleep is your system. If your goal is to get good marks, that is the result. But studying daily, making notes, and practicing is your system. Take the example of football teams. Both teams have the same goal to become champions. But one team only dreams of winning. The other team practices every day, improves mistakes, and builds strategies. At the end of the season, who wins? Obviously, the second team, because they focus not on the goal, but on the system. Most people think they will be happy once they achieve their goal, but this thinking is wrong. Happiness is always postponed to the future. People who focus on systems try to improve every day, and in that process, they start feeling satisfied. Imagine starting a YouTube channel. If you only think about reaching 1 million subscribers, you may get discouraged quickly. But if your system is uploading 3 good videos every week, improving each video, and learning new skills daily, success will gradually come to you. The biggest lesson of this chapter is goals give direction, but systems take you to the destination. So don't just think about what you want to achieve. Think about what you need to do every day, because your life is not shaped by your goals, but by your habits and systems. We learned how small habits create big results and why systems are more important than goals. Now we are entering the most important part of the book. Here we will understand how habits are actually formed, and then we will learn the 4 powerful rules for building good habits. So let's begin. How are habits formed? Friends, have you ever wondered why we start doing many things without even thinking? Checking your phone as soon as you wake up, opening social media whenever you get free time, drinking tea or coffee when you feel stressed. All of these are habits, and every habit is formed through a fixed process. James Clear explains that every habit goes through 4 stages. 1. Cue. 2. Craving. 3. Response. 4. Reward. 1. Cue, signal. A cue is something that reminds your brain to take action. For example, phone notifications, sweets kept in the kitchen, morning alarm, TV remote. These are all cues. Our brain is constantly detecting signals around us. 2. Craving, desire. After seeing the cue, a desire is created. Seeing a phone makes you want to check who messaged you. Seeing sweets creates a desire to eat them. Hearing an alarm may make you want tea. This desire pushes us forward. 3. Response. Now we take action. We open the phone, we eat the sweet, we make tea. This is the response. 4. Reward. After completing the action, we get a reward. We get information from the phone. We enjoy the taste of sweets. We feel relaxed after tea. This reward tells our brain, do this again. And slowly it becomes a habit. Example, phone addiction. Let's understand this with a real-life example. The phone is on the table. Suddenly a notification arrives. This is the cue. You think it might be an important message. This is craving. You pick up the phone. This is response. You see something new. This is reward. This cycle repeats many times a day, and slowly checking the phone becomes a habit. How to build a study habit? Suppose you want to build a reading habit. Keep your book open on your table. This is the cue. Seeing the book creates the desire to read. This is craving. You start reading for 5 minutes. This is response. Then you track your progress. This is reward. Slowly, studying becomes part of your identity. Why do habits form? Our brain wants to save energy. If we had to think about every small decision, we would get tired quickly. So the brain automates repeated actions. That is why cycling, typing, driving, using a mobile phone all become easy over time. Biggest lesson of this chapter. Every habit is formed through a cycle of cue, craving, response, and reward. If you want to change your habits, you must first understand this cycle. Because once you understand how habits are formed, you can also change them. The 4 laws of building good habits. Now the question is, how do we build good habits? James Clear gives 4 powerful rules. If you follow these, you can build almost any good habit. 1. Make it obvious. What is visible is more likely to happen. If you want to read books, keep the book where you can see it daily. If you want to run in the morning, keep your shoes ready at night. Story. A student wanted to study daily, but his books were always inside his bag, so he never remembered to study. Then he started keeping his books on his study table. Within a few days, his study time increased because the cue became obvious. 2. Make it attractive. We do things that feel enjoyable. If a habit feels fun, it becomes easier to continue. Example. If you don't like running but love music, listen to your favorite music while running. Now your brain connects running with enjoyment. Social influence. If your friends study, read books, and work hard, you are more likely to develop the same habits. That's why being around the right people matters. 3. Make it easy. This is one of the most powerful rules. Most people set big goals at the beginning and fail. 2. Minute rule. Start a habit so small that it becomes impossible to avoid. Examples. Instead of 1 hour study, just 2 minutes. Instead of 5 kilometers run, just wear shoes and step outside. Instead of 50 pages, just read 1 page. Story. A man wanted to go to the gym. He started with just 5 minutes of gym time. People laughed at him, but he didn't quit. After a few months, he was working out for 1 hour daily because he made the start easy. 4. Make it satisfying. Our brain repeats actions that feel rewarding. So after completing a habit, give yourself a small reward. Habit tracker. Make a calendar. Put a mark every day you complete your habit. When the chain grows longer, you won't want to break it. Story. A student studied for 30 minutes daily. After each session, he marked his diary. Slowly, his diary filled with ticks. He could see his progress. And studying became a habit. All 4 laws together. If you want to study daily, keep the book in front of you. Make studying enjoyable. Start with just 5 minutes. Track your progress daily. These 4 rules can strengthen any habit. Biggest lesson of this chapter: good habits are not built by willpower. They are built by design. If you make your habits clear, attractive, easy, and satisfying, then your chances of success increase dramatically. Friends, now we are entering the final and most important part of this book. Here we will learn how to get rid of bad habits, how to change identity, and how our environment shapes our success. How to break bad habits. Many people want to build good habits, but their biggest problem is bad habits. Phone addiction, procrastination, junk food, wasting time, sleeping late at night. People try to quit these habits again and again, but they fail. James Clear says, don't rely on willpower to break bad habits. Instead, change your system. 1. Make it invisible. If something is not visible, you are less likely to remember it. For example, if you want to use your phone less, keep it in another room while studying. If you want to eat less junk food, stop keeping it at home. When the cue disappears, the habit becomes weaker. 2. Make it unattractive. Behind every bad habit, there is some attraction. If you repeatedly remind yourself of the negative effects, the habit becomes less appealing. For example, spending 3 hours daily on social media means losing more than 1,000 hours in a year. In that time, you could have learned a new skill, earned money, built a better future. When you see the cost clearly, the habit loses its power. 3. Make it difficult. The easier a bad habit is, the more you will do it. If you want to reduce social media use, log out of apps. Do not save password. Delete unnecessary app. Now, opening the app becomes difficult and usage automatically decreases. 4. Make it unsatisfying. Our brain avoids actions that feel bad immediately. So create accountability. Tell a friend or family member about the habit you want to quit. Now, if you fail, you will have to answer to someone. This small pressure can change your behavior. Biggest lesson: the best way to fight bad habits is not by fighting yourself, but by changing the environment that supports those habits. Change your identity, change your life. Friends, this is the most powerful idea of the entire book. Most people want to change their result, but successful people change their identity. James Clear says change happens on 3 levels. 1. Results. 2. Process. 3. Identity. Most people focus only on result. I want to lose weight. I want to earn money. I want to become successful. But successful people ask, what kind of person do I want to become? Example, saying, I want to read books. This is a goal. But saying, I am a person who learns every day. This is identity. And identity is far more powerful. Smoking example, if someone says, I am trying to quit smoking, he still sees himself as a smoker. But if he says, I don't smoke, he has already changed his identity. And that is the beginning of permanent change. The power of votes. Every small habit is a vote for your new identity. When you read books, you vote for, I am a reader. When you exercise, you vote for, I am fit. When you complete tasks on time, you vote for, I am disciplined. One vote does not win an election, but thousands of votes change the result. Biggest lesson: your habits shape your identity, and your identity shapes your future. So don't just change your goals. First, change who you are becoming. The power of environment. Friends, we are now at the final chapter of this book. People often think success comes from willpower alone, but James Clear says your environment is often more powerful than your willpower. Story of 2 students. 2 students were preparing for exams. Student 1 studied in a room with TV running, phone nearby, and constant distractions. Student 2 studied in a quiet room, kept the phone in another room, and had a fixed study space. After a few months, student 2 performed better. Why? Because his environment was better. Simple examples. If a book is locked in a cupboard, you are less likely to read it. If the book is on your table, you are more likely to read it. If water is in front of you, you drink more. If it is far away, you drink less. If the phone is in your hand, you check it often. If it is in another room, usage automatically reduces. Willpower versus environment. Successful people are not always more disciplined. They simply design their environment so that good habits become easy and bad habits become hard. That is their real secret. Final conclusion of the book. If we summarize the entire book in one line, small habits, when repeated consistently, create extraordinary results. Success does not happen overnight. It is the result of small daily actions. Remember, focus on systems, not just goals. Start small, not big. Change your identity, improve your environment, make good habits easy and bad habits difficult. Imagine looking back 1 year from today. You are happier, you are more successful, you are more confident, and all of this did not happen because of a miracle. It happened because of the small habits you started today. Remember, your future is not shaped by your dreams, but by your daily habits. If you like this book summary, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And comment below Which one new habit are you starting from today? Thank you. See you in the next amazing book summary.